Hello everyone, it's James with the Sawyer Family Reviews channel. Today is Wednesday, June 2nd, 2020. This is your weekly comic book pickups video. Every week I pick up my kids some comics, and sometimes I get comics for me as well. Actually, it's been more and more often. I've gotten a lot of comics for myself as well. But I always pick up my comics at Queen City Comics in Fairfield, Ohio, zip code 45014. If you're in the area and into comics, check out that comic shop. All right, so there are no new comics in the stack whatsoever. This week, we're still getting back in the swing of things. There were no Marvel books at all this week. There was very few Image and Indie and Dark Horse. DC had like its usual amount of books. And there was one DC book I was tempted to pick up, and that was the Catwoman 80th anniversary special that had all these different covers based on each decade. And there was an 80s cover by Art Germ that I thought was really cool, and I'm a sucker for that logo from the 80s Catwoman. But I decided not to get it because it's still an expensive book. I'm not currently reading anything Batman. I don't really enjoy the DC Comics slate currently, so I didn't pick it up. So instead, everything in here is back issues, and I also don't have a book for Blaze in this. I already gave him his book. It was a Cinefex magazine back issue that had like Bram Stoker's Dracula and Close Encounters of the Third Kind, so he has no book in this stack. Let's jump in and see what back issues are in this pile. First up is one for Gracie, Adventures of the X-Men number 10. I told you guys about this one last time around. This is like an animated series-based comic that makes it really accessible for kids. Ralph Macchio writing, Yancey Labatt doing pencils. These were originally 99 cents, and you can find them pretty close to that in the back issue bins. You won't be spending a whole lot on these. And you know, it's like kid-friendly stories. And if they're watching X-Men on Disney Plus, it's recognizable characters for them. It's good, but this is a good one to pick up for kids. The video invasion hits home. Independence Day, November 22nd. See how they replaced the White House with a regular old house? It's because the invasion's hitting home. Did you get it? The invasion hits home. Somebody's house. Okay, let me put that over to the side. Weapon X, number 2. I got Keaton number 1 last week. He is way into Age of Apocalypse right now. So I'm going to try and just knock out a bunch of the Age of Apocalypse series for him. I'm going to do all Weapon X for him. I'm going to try and do the Gambit and the Externals, Astonishing X-Men, Amazing X-Men. I need to go through my back issue boxes and see if I have an extra X-Men Alpha to get him started on stuff too. Yeah, this was by Larry Hama and Kubert, if I remember right. One of the Kubert brothers. Adam Kubert doing the pencils, yeah. You can find these pretty cheap in the back issue bins because there are a lot of these books published. X-Men was super, super popular at the time, so I would be surprised if you would not find this in your local comic shops back issue bins. Sometimes comic shops keep all the Age of Apocalypse stuff together, so keep that in mind. If you look in the back issue boxes and you can't find Weapon X where it's supposed to be or anything like that, just maybe ask the person working there and say, hey, do you keep all your Age of Apocalypse stuff together? All right. Next up is the rest are for me. So you've got Sabretooth 1 through 4. I got this old Sabretooth mini. Again, I'm kind of on a quest now to get everything mutant related released between Giant Size X-Men, which was 1975, and the Age of Apocalypse, which was 1995. And if I remember correctly, this was released within that time frame. I hope I was right. This is by Larry Hama and Mark Texeira. Let's see. Is there a date down here? 1993. So this falls in there. There's Meteor Man. Look at this book. Larry Hama wrote some awesome Wolverine stories. Mark Texeira doing really cool, quirky art. And it's Sabretooth. Yeah, so I got those. I remember this die-cut cover a lot, too, when I was younger. I don't think I've ever read this whole series. I think I got this one when I was a kid, just because I liked that cover so much. But I don't think I picked up the rest of the series. So this will be new territory for me. Reading these. Look at that. Look at that Mystique Sabretooth cover. That's fun. Wolverine Sabretooth. At least I think it's Sabretooth. And then the final issue cover. And then I also picked up Bishop 1 through 4. I never read this series either. And I believe this falls within that 95 1995 time range. Come on now. 1994, yep. Now this one's by John Ostrander, and it looks like Carlos Pacheco. Yep, Carlos Pacheco. Sorry, these books don't want to lay flat. Look at that. That's some fun-looking art, man. Books are hard to flip through because of these thick covers. I'm doing this one-handed. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a good book. This is going to be fun to read. I'm excited about these. I'm excited about reading Sabretooth. I'm excited about reading Bishop. Let's check out these covers. These all have these shiny covers, too. Look at that. We got Bishop number 2. Shiny gold at the top. We got shiny red on this one. Issue 3. Ooh, we got Archangel in this one, looks like. Gambit. Shiny blue. All right. And then lastly, I picked up a G.I. Joe Classified Snake Eyes today. We got in one case of these guys, and I'm not going to go full tilt in this line because, to be honest, I'm not really happy with the Scarlet, Roadblock, and Duke designs. I think they strayed a little too far from what they're supposed to be. Plus, I really don't need to collect another line. But I'm a sucker for Snake Eyes. I actually have, if I can pull up my sleeve, Snake Eyes tattoo on my arm. Yeah, so I needed to have this to put with my Marvel Legends. Because, you know, he's sort of a Marvel character still. You know, to me, I love those old G.I. Joe Marvel issues. So I grabbed just Snake Eyes from the batch. There were 2 Snake Eyes in the case, too, so I felt like I wasn't taking for somebody else by grabbing one of the 2 Snake Eyes. I still left the set behind. So that is it for today. Lots of back issues. Slowly whittling away at that mutant fixation I've got from those 2 decades. So we got some cool Sabretooths and some Bishops. And that's about it. I don't know what you guys picked up today. Leave a comment down below if you went to the shop and picked up some of those DC comics. Tell me if you like that 80th anniversary Catwoman that I didn't buy. And if you're doing back issues, what back issues you're doing. Support your local comic shop. They need you right now. Get over there and buy some comics if you're able to. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Subscribe, notify, like, all that stuff. All right. See you guys next time.